It's got a load of hay, and we just topped it up with 3 wrap bales of haylage just to make the load up. We'll get this unloaded, we'll give them a little bit more for the winter. So this is some hay we made. We cut this late, probably end of July. So no fertiliser on the grassland next year, just using better grass. 15 bales to the acre when we come baling next summer, or you'll see us next autumn bringing a load more bales down. Just got a load of hay to take out now, so we're just going to run this out. We've got a little bit more than we need this year, which is quite a miracle on the basis of the summer we've had. It's got a load of hay, and we just topped it up with 3 wrap bales of haylage just to make the load up. So I'm just going to pop up the road now, drop this off at one of our friends, we'll get this unloaded, we'll give them a little bit more for the winter, and it'll free the trailer up. So we've got somewhere. What I like to do, the bale trailers take so much space, I like to leave them under cover where we can over winter so they're not rusting. But if we get the trailer empty, I can put some machinery on top of it, and we can back that under the shed and keep some more stuff dry. So nice to get this unloaded. We've got it in one piece. Just got the straps off. Down if you watch him, I'm learning. There we are, all nice and tidy in there for next time. Notice I put the hooks on the outside so that when I throw the strap over the top of the trailer, that's gone over and you've got the hook to hook straight on, so you haven't got to walk around again. And you don't whack someone on the end of the head with a hook if you wrap it in the centre. So this is some hay we made. We cut this late, probably end of July. So it's like one cut. See a little bit dark in there, that's the ribwort plantain. There's a little bit of wildflower in here. It's bleached a bit because we left the bales out for a week after we made them. You can see inside there. It smells lovely. You just see that plantain leaf in there. Dark. Really nice stuff. Steve was just saying he had some more bales off us. That cattle were loving it. I think with that little bit of herb and plantain in there, it seems to be quite sweet stuff. So that's nice. And there's a couple of wrap ones there, just to make the load up. So Steve's going to unload those now. He's just moved his pickup from the other side of the trailer because he was a bit worried in case he pushes a bale over. So we're going to watch him unload this. It's a nice day for moving bales because the sun's shining. That's probably this time of year, bringing out hay. It gets a bit wet, but we've got a beautiful day for it. Spread a bale. Some leverage on that hanging out the front of the Merlo. That's ace. You've got to get used to that pretty quickly, haven't you, with all that leverage swinging round. The first time you put one of those on, take it under buildings, but it takes a bit of getting used to. I just sat in the tractor having my lunch while Steve was unloading me. Never ceases to amaze me, like I think back to my childhood, did everything in small bales. How easy we've got it these days, to be fair. 2 big bales like that, what's that, 20 little bales in one go effectively? We'd have been chucking them bales off a trailer, little bales off a trailer like that for bloody good hours, stacking them in the shed. With no time at all stacked up. And just like that, all of the shed ready for the sheep. Really easy. You were worried about moving your pickup, dropping a bale. It was flawless, absolutely flawless. That's all right. I bet. It's not good. It's just a little bit damp when it's on that trailer, isn't it?
Is it any good on this machine?
You have to watch.
No, is it any good on that machine?
We'll be able to find out. Go on to Team Caddis.
Yeah, please.
Like and subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah.
You'll be able to watch.
I don't want to see him. Yeah.
So no fertiliser on the grassland next year, just using better grass. So what do you mix it with?
Water.
Just mix it with water and spray it on?
Yeah, it's 10 litres of this to 200 litres of water per acre.
Seaweed extract.
Per acre.
God, I've not seen this. And so just
This will make your muck work. You know how when your cows come out of
Yeah,
a field,
yeah.
there's all cow pats everywhere. And you know when 3 weeks later when they go back in, it's still cow pats everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
This will break the muck up and pull it into the ground.
So that's just through the bacteria. So
yes,
that's
so this will be feeding. That'll be feeding. Our muck will be
being
making
used.
the most of the muck.
So you utilise the
Yeah.
Wow. Have you tried any this time?
No, but I know somebody who's done it.
Yeah.
Because we went past, just when you're going out to Leek on Ashbourne Road, some fields aren't right hand side. I went past them in March time, and they were running dark green, like proper green, and a lot of grass. And I said, "Look at grass that's." And he said, this. You only have to put it on twice a year. And if you're a bit short of muck, because you get in summertime, you don't have much muck about, do you?
Yeah.
He said there's this stuff called Bio-N,
Right.
and it's like slurry more, I say, in liquid form.
Yeah.
In a spray form.
Okay.
You mix it in. You can either mix it in with this or spread it on its own.
Yeah.
And that acts as the muck.
Bloody hell. Well, we looked at cereals. There's a few different stimulants and bioproducts
It's
there.
like a mineral
we were
spray.
looking at, we need to get caught. It'll be really interesting to follow this. So either we're going to be doing 15 bales to the acre when we come baling next summer, or you'll see us next autumn bringing a load more bales down. It's good to get those bales out to Steve. Bit random this video. I've been feeling awful the last couple of days. This big flu thing that's going around. I think that's one of the downsides of children is they bring all sorts of stuff back from school. Oliver's had a massive cold and flu-y type stuff last week. Then Jane had it. And then it's finally come to me. And I felt awful. And I'd probably be the worst patient of the lot. Anyway, starting to bounce back, feeling a little bit better. It's now Sunday. We've been to rugby this morning. Oliver had a great game. That was really good morning of rugby. Just heading down to the yard now. Got a little trailer here. I brought some logs home yesterday. Jane and I stacked all them up nicely. Now I just need to go and drop the trailer off because I don't want that tomorrow, because I've got a meeting tomorrow morning. Off to look at a site over the other side of Manchester. It's going to be quite interesting. I don't know if we'll get to film much of it, but it's going to look at a restoration site for next year for grassland restoration. So I've got to give the client a bit of a help with that. Christmas isn't not far away. Do like this time of year now, this build up to Christmas. It feels a bit stressful trying to get lots of jobs done before it gets to the Christmas break. But it's always a time of year where we try and start tidying the yard up a little bit, get a bit more organised, trying to think about getting straight and up for it for next season. So that'll carry on into January, don't get me wrong. But it's always a nice time of year now just to get straight and tidy. We've got a lot of machinery to get clean and all that sort of sorted out. So I'm going to whip down to the yard now, drop this trailer off. Teenagers take so long to get ready. Probably like fluffing his hair or something. Right, ready? Let's go. Boom. Good morning rugby anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Enjoyed that. Big tackles. Do feel a little bit sorry for that lad that you completely melted just as he just offloaded the ball. That was, I think it took him by surprise. Played well. Flanker. Winger becomes flanker. So, we've not got a lot of footage for this week because I've not been feeling very well. I'm full of cold because you gave me a cold. You've recovered from, and now I'm still feeling like poo. But we have got an exciting week coming up. There's lots going on this week. We've got a new member of the team coming, so welcoming Mark. I'd just like to thank any of you guys that might have seen an advert that we have had a few adverts kicking around. I've tried to respond to everybody. Apologies, there are a few people I probably didn't get back to, probably people I should have got back to. I have learned quite a lot of this recruitment job. We've always been really lucky. People have been at Team Caddis for many years. We don't often go through a recruitment process. Have learned that actually probably better giving that job to Jane because she's much more organised at getting back to people than I am. But we were really excited to have Mark join the team. So that's good. He's come from a forestry background and tractor driving background, so that's going to be great. So we'll meet him later in the week or next week's episodes, so that'll be good. We're going to say goodbye to Yuri. Yuri's last week. Yuri's been with us for quite a long time now. I don't know, 4 or 5, 6 years. And he's been doing night school for the last couple of years, learning plumbing. Fancy's going off and doing plumbing, so he's off to pastures new and a new career in water pipes and bits and bats like that. So yeah, plumbing. So good luck to Yuri. What else have we got coming up?
Oh, horsch.
Horsch. Yeah, got that to look forward to in March. So Oliver's got his work placement sort of work experience week at school, and rather than going and doing, I don't know, working in the local bakery or stacking shelves or something in the local supermarket, off to Horsch to be inspired by Michael Horsch and his family at what is, by all accounts, a pretty huge setup over in Bavaria, isn't it? Is it Bavaria?
Yeah.
It's Bavaria. Yeah. And we might try and tag on the back of that, going and looking at a tractor factory if we can, all being well. That'd be exciting. So yeah, you should have got a great insight into agricultural and machinery sort of engineering, which is going to be great.
And I've never been to Germany either, which will be cool.
You've never been to Germany either? No, we're only just back from Agritechnica and we're back going back again, but that's good. I think you'll be inspired by that. That's the most important thing, I think, in this at your age as well, and what I hope we can get across to some of our viewers is trying to, and I want to do more of going forward, is just inspiring young people really to just go and explore different stuff. We can all get trapped into our sort of local family farming things and stuff, and loads of us are lucky enough to have been brought up in those circles, but actually just getting out there and seeing a few different things related to the industries only opens horizons and mindset and stuff to take back home, so I think that's really important, so that's good. Yeah, what are you hoping to get out of Horsch? Apart from merch.
Hoping to just get a bit of insight into what agriculture's like over there, because we get quite trapped into how it is here, and it's all, while particularly over in Lincolnshire where you've been recently, it's all a bit bigger over there, particularly around where we are in this neck of the woods.
Oh, in Cheshire, yeah. I mean, we're a small county, aren't
Yeah.
we? So you'll see a huge difference between the arable operations that we've got going on in this part of the world than, well, I mean, even in Lincolnshire, but you know, or the East Counties, but especially over in Germany as well. Some real big landscape over there. Some big fun. Oh, we've got another exciting thing as well. We need to get arranged. You've had an invitation as well to go and look at some more machinery.
Oh.
Yeah. James's.
Yeah.
So yeah, James has really kindly invited Oliver over to PX Farms. I don't know whether James has invited you over to PX for you to look at the machinery ahead of your horse trip, or whether to try and teach Tom a few tricks and tips about editing. We'll see. But yeah, that'll be good. We've got to try and get that lined up over Christmas if we can. So we need to speak to James and we'll get that sorted out. So yeah, a few little interesting trips. Hopefully over to PX, over to Horsch, possibly over to a tractor factory. We'll keep that one a bit of a surprise. If you haven't already subscribed, really appreciate it if you do. Oliver sat next to me here does all the editing, so I think at 15 it's quite a test of me. Like, the little fella's doing well. Little fella sat there about 2 inches taller than me now. But yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, Oliver does all the editing for the videos. Doesn't do a lot on camera. Obviously at school when we're doing most of the filming, but yeah, he's the one that's into the heavy rock music. So if you don't like some of the music that we put over the time lapses, then that's Oliver's fault. That's his poor taste in music, or good taste in music, depending on what you guys like listening to. Another thing we've got going on this week, which we'll update over the next few weeks of how we progress with that. We've got a chap coming out to look at putting solar on this roof. So we've got this great big roof here facing south. So what I'm thinking is we're trying to embrace some solar power, get a load of panels on the top of the roof, and then what I want to do is put battery storage in. So I'm thinking of trying to, I don't know, maybe on grid, maybe off grid, not sure, or a mixture of both. But part of the concept is not only trying to have, I've always been nervous of doing solar independently. I thought if we have battery storage, we'll definitely get the most out of it, and then we can either buy back electricity at cheaper rates to flatten out our usage during the day and the peak demands. Don't know, loads of, it's out of my comfort zone, so we'll take some advice on it and just look at an expandable system, just dip our toe in it. I think going forward over the next decade, energy is going to get more and more expensive, more and more of a problem for us. We're going to get forced down more electrical items, so getting some solar on, some storage that we can then expand into if the payback's there and there's, you know, a business decision for it, is a good thing. So we're going to try that. So I've got a meeting on that this week, so that's going to be exciting. And I think firewood has now started to go a little bit bonkers. The timber stacks on this side of the yard, somewhat reducing. We have got loads more seasoned timber on the other side of the yard there. The barn's got quite a bit in it. And we've also got quite a lot of timber in the woods to bring in that's been seasoning out there. So I'm not nervous about timber stocks going forward, but this run into Christmas is always that busy time. I think lads are loaded, ready for Monday morning. The little Zuzu here, loaded up there with a 4 cube on, two 2 cubic metre loads. A bit dark in here. But yeah, that's ready for going out. First thing tomorrow, we've got to sort of keep ahead now, try and keep everyone stocked up as quickly as we can to try and beat the inevitable rush for Christmas. I can almost guarantee on Christmas Eve morning, we will get a phone call saying, can I have some load of logs before Christmas, please? And it'll be like, probably not. So any of our firewood customers that are watching, if you need logs before Christmas, we've still got delivery slots available. This isn't, I'm not trying to push it. It's just more about organising and trying to keep everyone happy. So if you do need a load of firewood before Christmas and you haven't already ordered yet, we have got some delivery slots available. Give Jane a call in the office because the diary will be filling up quickly now as we head into that festive period. Posh is running flawlessly. Log deck's loaded, ready for morning. We're going to be on it this week, seriously on it. Getting wood out, cut, organised, staying ahead of the game. That is this week's plan. You can tell I'm starting to feel better now. I'm getting a bit chirpier. I think the cold is now subsiding, which is good and positive. What else is going on in the yard? GCS sleigh, that's another job for the next weekend. Trying to get the tractors cleaned, valeted, decorated, getting them ready for the Christmas tractor run. 215, I'm going to think I'm taking that one. That needs a right old good valet inside and out. The fairy lights. We've got lots of logs here in the barn, dried out, ready to go. We like to have a fair lot stored up ready for the peak periods as well. It means we can just shovel and go. So that's good that we're organised with that. Chipper's washed down since its last job. Don't think that'll be going out again this side of Christmas. Yeah, that's about it. So hope you've enjoyed the video. Sorry it's a bit random. Just a few things going on and I've just not been feeling very well. So that's kind of where we're at. Enjoy the rest of your week and hopefully we'll have some great content for you for Saturday. Take care.